Good morning. It is day 2 on the Coral Princess, and we are scenic cruising today. Yucatan Bay, actually 2:45. We'll pick up our pilot and then start the route. So it's going to be this afternoon. Right now it's about 6:15 in the morning. This is the pattern for today. We had sunrise at 4:19 in the morning. After it said on the pattern last night that sunset would be around 10:28. Past 11, I want to say like 11:45. It was still that type of light outside. I am gonna go up to the buffet and grab a cup of coffee because I forgot to order it on the app last night. It's so cool the way things change in like 6 months, because I was on this boat in December and it's May. The muster drill has changed. It's now a song, which is really cool. The no life jackets, I don't think we had to bring life jackets on the Coral. I just did my Island Princess vlog. I posted the first part of that before leaving for this trip, and we were in the gym sitting on our life jackets. So that was a late September trip. So between that time they've made a transition. Okay, let me show you what the pattern has on it for today. Encore, I've seen that show. Oh my gosh, was there even a show last night? I didn't look. Voice of the Ocean, yay! Let's see. That's at 8:45 to 10:15. I started filming the Voice of the Ocean auditions and process, but it conflicted with my dinner time once I met a table of people and joined them. So I ended up missing it from like the 3rd day through the 15th day. I don't even know who won, and I really want to follow that. I've been on one other cruise, I believe it was on the Ruby, where they did this, and it was so popular. And I remember sitting in Crooner's bar, unaware that it was even a thing, and the audience came out from the final show, and the winner had her champagne and I think flowers. And everyone was just like applauding her and swarming around her. And it seemed like a really cool thing. So I just want to see what it's about, because it seems like an awesome program. Oh, they added hair washing stations. Pretty.
Good
morning.
Please do wash your hands before entering the lounge.
got my breakfast, and it was actually There's a lot more over there. I'll show you after I eat. The boat is rocking so much that my coffee cup's sliding around. Just looks like the skyline if you are looking close enough. This is exactly where I was sitting when we came across some tiny little boat. And I think that was Rolando from the sanctuary. I need to say hi to him. Anyway, on my Panama Canal cruise, you'll see that I was sitting here, saw something bobbing in the water out this direction, and went upstairs, and it turned out to be a random fisherman boat. Lounge. They have some vocal performers that come in here, and we're at the top level right now. But this is something, when people talk about the difference between coral and island, this area has been replaced on the island with guest cabins. I actually really enjoyed this venue for the shows that we had here on my Panama trip. And this is also where the Captain's Elite party is. Just called the front desk because I noticed a couple of things when I boarded yesterday that were different from last time. They give you spa amenities in the bathroom when you're an elite passenger, and I didn't receive those. And the other thing I didn't receive was the complimentary drink voucher that they usually put in your cabin if you're a platinum or elite member. So I called and asked. She said they no longer do free drinks. They don't put those vouchers in the room anymore. They'll send you an invitation to the captain's party, which I'm trying to remember if I got both that invitation and a voucher on my last time I was on the ship. But anyway, they don't do those anymore. And I also asked whether there would be any happy hours, because in November it was twice a day, every day. That was a 15-day voyage. But she said they don't do happy hours anymore. And I should have asked whether that's just for shorter cruises, but she said no, we don't have happy hour at all. I am going to receive the spa amenities. She's sending somebody with those now. In the process of unpacking and getting my room organized, I wanted to go ahead and just swap out the things from my minibar. Came with gin, vodka, and whiskey, also Courvoisier, which I will drink. I'm gonna return all these 6 for new bottles of that. I'm returning all the soda and those 2 beers, as well as the 2 waters I'm swapping for 2 sparkling waters. They're very accommodating of that. Okay, there's my new mini bar. You can't swap the beer for liquor or anything else. I think actually I could have swapped it for more Perrier. You guys saw the first time I ever tried Courvoisier was in our suite on the Ruby, and I'm a fan. So I'm going out to Movies Under the Stars in the morning to see Paddington 2, and I've got my North Face sweatshirt and jeans. And it's probably gonna still be windy and chilly. Movies Under the Stars just started, so that's what I'm going to be watching.
Hard work when you can go by boat or plane or even train. But that's not the point.
I think I'm the only person that'll be watching. Literally the only person. There is a guy climbing up behind the speaker. You can't see him right now, but on the left. Oh, there he is. How scary. Oh my gosh, what is his name? They're replacing a speaker up there. I just saw him pull one out and he's putting a new one in.
Now, what cocktail or what martini are you going to be making for us this morning?
Yeah, making cosmopolitan.
Cosmopolitan. And where are you from, Ashley? New York. New York! And it's your 21st birthday today, so this is your first legal drink, right? Yeah. First drink ever, right? Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So I think before we get started, we have to sing our happy birthday. We've got to do it. So everyone, 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emily. Happy birthday to you. Flowers. All right, there it is. And what is your name? Those are some great flowers. Great from Debbie, New York. And is this your sister? Yeah. And how old are you then? 22. 20. All right, just checking, just making sure. All right, so ladies, you're going to have to shake it for your cosmopolitan. If you thought I was just going to give it to you, you were sorely mistaken. You must do exactly what Janu does, okay? You have to do exactly what he does. He is well versed in what I call alcoholic aerobics. So without any further ado, let's give it up for our ladies! Let's give it up for the ladies! All right, go ahead, my dear, take a sip. Don't chug it, she has to come slow, not yet. All right, Ashley, what do you think? Very good. Very, very good. And let's check in with Debbie over here. Debbie, what do you think? It's also very good. It's also very good. Let's give it up for our ladies! It's a celebrity ship out there. I'm heading to get this fixed.
It just needs to happen. Sitting in the salon reception. Been here for over 10 minutes and nobody has acknowledged me. I don't know why this happens every time I'm at the salon, but actually the 2 times I was here before where this happened, at least they acknowledged me and put me back into a waiting room. But yeah, right now, everybody just walked away. There were like 4 people at the desk. And my appointment's supposed to be in like 2 minutes. Much better, huh? She did a great job. So, Nikki was the name of the girl who did my hair. She went and blow dried it, then went through with a flat iron. This might be the best blowout I've had on a ship. It's almost 4, and we're scheduled to be arriving at 4:30 to the Hubbard Glacier. And then we leave at 5:45. And tonight's formal night. I chose traditional dining for this cruise. I had such a great experience with my table mates on this ship when I was in Panama Canal, or going to the Panama Canal. And I actually didn't sign up for traditional dining. I just got brought into that group by one of them. Dining with the same people every night actually amplified dinners and evenings. And I just had the most fun of my whole cruise during dinner times. I really wanted to try and create that sense of knowing some people since I'm by myself. So I requested a table with between 6 and 10 people, and I don't know what I actually was assigned. I don't like to film when I'm in like a group that isn't aware of what I do with my videos from cruising, so I keep it to a minimum on that. All right, it's time to go out. We're gonna be at Hubbard Glacier in about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna run up there and show you what it looks like. I'm hoping that I'll be able to find some good place to take pictures. And if all else fails, I have scoped out a couple locations on the back at decks 8, 9, and 10, and I think 11.
Is there an elevator here?
Yeah.
Yes, there
Okay,
is. Right
perfect.
in there.
Thank
Love.
you.
I finally just got my first drink of the cruise after a full day at least. I didn't think I was gonna have any on this trip, but it's actually warm out. I brought my North Face thinking I would need it, but not at all. I think we're gonna do a rotation and we'll get a view from this side.
Yeah, we've been turning.
Yeah, I thought I noticed we were.
As we're coming in, we turn towards this way to go through a thinner section of ice. And then we'll turn, I think, we'll turn, we'll do a loop and come out. So we'll see it going that way.
Yeah.
And then we have to run to the other side.
I think that's the Holland symbol
That's
there.
what we're thinking, but what I'm thinking, because it's the color.
Yeah.
Dark color. We're going to help them if you can listen at it for an hour. Okay. Shit. Well, I'm just wanting to see what the name of this shit was.
Side. Iceberg after the boats at about 10 o'clock position is seal, and it's up. Stay in place as we slide by.
We've been sailing here for like an hour,
Camera, telephoto lens,
and we can't figure, or I can't figure out which way we're going to be turning, because we keep going like a little bit to the left and then a lot to the right and then a little to the left. So I've been on both sides, but I'm trying to get up once we pass the actual glacier and do our flip to leave the bay, or whatever, the inlet or whatever they call this. All the unglassed off areas are packed, so I'm putting my camera between the little panes here, and my lens is just small enough that I can fit it through there. I brought my phone too, hoping I would be able to take some pictures, but I put it in my back pocket and accidentally took a 13-minute video, and now the battery's dead. So I'm gonna rely on this one. The narrator says that we are coming up on a couple of seals. Whoa, look at this one. That looks like something's run over it. But there's the glacier, oh my god. Wow. We're still scenic cruising, but they're setting up for movies under the stars, which is tempting rather than formal night. Okay, I'm back in my room after the scenic cruising of Hubbard Glacier, and it was so beautiful. It's so interesting to me how the ice gets that deep blue color to it, and it is about 6 now, so I have an hour and a half before dinner. Man, it's so tempting not to get dressed up, but I do want to meet my table mates, so I think I'm gonna go tonight. I'll be starving by then anyway. It is 7:30-ish, and I already switched out of my clothes and into my sleeping dress. The Voice of the Ocean audition is at 8:45, and I really wanted to go to that, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay awake. Oh my gosh. And then I just convinced myself, like, cruising is about doing what you want to do, and if it's relaxing or sleeping or sitting on a lounge chair and not moving for the whole day, that's what you should do. That is cruising. I think I'm gonna turn off the light and go to sleep, and going to bed early like this isn't going to help me not be awake early tomorrow, but hopefully we'll be at the Glacier Bay like really early, and I'll have a reason to be awake, because this morning I woke up at 6 and looked at the clock and it was like not anything happening until 10:30, even the exercise. So anyway, I hope my hair holds up. I was so happy with that, and hopefully it will be as beautiful as Hubbard was today. We got really close to it, I was surprised, and we also passed the Holland America Zuner Dam or something like that. Obviously I missed my formal night dinner around 6 o'clock. I was just so hungry. I couldn't wait anymore. So I went to the buffet and I made a salad. It's fajita night up there. My phone, I accidentally took a 13-minute video of the inside of my pocket while I was using my other camera to take video of the glacier. So the battery died and I didn't have a camera with me at dinner. They had a good spread of stuff out and I made a salad with grilled chicken and grilled sauteed onion and cilantro and jalapenos. Thank God they had those on the side. Like sometimes they never put jalapenos out and I don't understand. And cilantro. Anyway, it was bomb. And then they had these string beans on the salad bar that looked so delicious. They were cold. And I took so much. I think I filled a third of my plate with those string beans and I ate them all. I don't even really like string beans, but something about them just called my name. Probably the water content. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. I'm tired. I'll see you in the morning and we'll be at Glacier Bay. I've been standing here for like 15 minutes doing a time lapse. So hopefully it turns out well. It's only like 20 seconds long so far. We're done after this glacier. And it's an absolutely gorgeous day.